Go. In the top left corner, spawning as the red Zerg. His name is classy as fuck. It is Sloppy Pussy. And in the bottom right hand corner, representing the Zerg race from the Glaz clan. Pretty sure that's his own clan with his face on his hatchery. It is GlazerBeam. GlazerBeam opening with a very, very aggressive pool timing. And gas. Looks like we're going to see, what is this, 13-12 all in? Think that's the build? Think that's what the meme is here against Mr. Sloppy from XCPT. And he is going for a hatch first. So this could be very scary for our boy Sloppy. Because Glazer's trying something a little cheeky. A little cheeky Speedling rush. Maybe some Banelings. We'll see how it goes. How the plot develops. Still no gas and no pool from Sloppy. He's finally getting gas. Now he's going to put his pool down. This is just really late for what GlazerBeam is doing. Zerglings are going to be popping out very soon. Speed already being researched. This is going to be a scary hole. He's going to have to pull a lot of workers to hold this hatchery or just give it up entirely. Here we are, Zerglings on their way out. I wish I remembered the hotkey for following units, but that's alright. We're just going to slowly watch these guys go across. Overlords passing each other now. The first Overlord. Sloppy sees it. The Zerglings are out. The cat's out of the bag. Here we go. These little guys hopping their way across the map. Speed about halfway done. More Zerglings on the way. We'll see what Sloppy decides to do. He's going to keep the hatchery. And GlazerBeam gets to work. These Zerglings getting to work, hitting the hatchery. Sloppy getting his pool finished now. Some workers coming off the line to defend. 2 queens on the way for Sloppy. Baneling nest going down for both players, and even a spine crawler starting up for Sloppy. He knows he has to get this defense up in time. Zerglings still whittling away at this hatch. Drones not mining, instead trying to zone the Zerglings away from the hatchery. Just hoping to get that queen out. The queen is going to spawn. Zerglings getting pushed away by Zerglings and drones from Sloppy. Now Glazer has speed though. This is still scary. Couple of Banelings being morphed in. 4 being morphed. These Zerglings still applying pressure to the natural base. I think Sloppy has said this is it. The game, this hatch is just going to have to go down. We're not going to be able to hold it. Banelings finishing up. Let's see what kind of hits GlazerBeam can get with these slow Banes versus slow Zerglings. He actually gets money hits, killing every Zergling and the morphing Banelings. Now the Zerglings just have this queen wall to get past. Queens transfusing each other though, being able to hold the door. Holding strong both these queens. Glazer though, relentless pressure, constantly sending more and more Zerglings, morphing Banelings right in front of these queens. Alright, 1 queen goes down. Couple more Zerglings going down. They're fighting to the last Zergling. Will they get the queen? No, the queen is going to hold. 2 Banelings about to pop open. There they go. Ooh, big hits. Taking down all the Zerglings except for 1. But this queen living with just 7 HP remaining. GlazerBeam though, he knows that he's quite all in with this build. He's not droning behind this. He's getting more and more Zerglings. He's got to break him here. But there's a spine crawler in the main and more defensive Banelings now coming up. These ones will actually get to finish, unlike the first ones. And the hatchery about to go down. Oh, but beautiful hits from Sloppy Pussy. Able to defend the hatch. GlazerBeam morphing in 2 more Banelings. This is looking pretty scary for GlazerBeam. If he can't break him here, this is going to swing really hard in Sloppy's favor. Ooh. 2 Zerglings try to snipe the hatchery. Oh, can these Banelings? They do not. Oh, but these 2 Zerglings, they come in. This hatch is at 3 HP. The Banelings getting huge connections on Sloppy's Banelings, but hatch going down for GlazerBeam. He's going for it. These 2 Zerglings with a dream to kill. Oh no. Here we go. 2 more morphing Banelings. 4 more. Alright. GlazerBeam's going to go for the bust on The hatchery, it gets a transfuse from the queen that survived earlier. One baneling going down. Two more zerglings trying to get the other banelings. There they go. Ooh, big baneling hits. Will they get there? Will they make their mark? No! Big explosion in front. This spine crawler holding. And two queens. GlazerBeam desperately trying to get this hatchery down. It's so close. Just barely surviving each time. This link getting a little bit of scouting information, seeing where how many drones are at this natural base. GlazerBeam not really droning still. The drone count, the worker count, 20 to 12 in favor of SloppyP. And it looks like he is finally stabilized. But wait, did he forget speed? He forgot he has no speed. Sloppy going for a Nidus worm? A slow Nidus? Slow link Nidus with queens? Is that the play? What is this game? Oh my goodness, guys. This is awesome. Alright. Some speedlings going across to the middle of the map. GlazerBeam wanting to get that hatchery. Oh man. If everything goes in the Nidus worm, GlazerBeam will have a chance to snipe the hatchery and then go home and defend the Nidus worm. That's the 500 IQ play. Instead, though, more banelings going. He's going for the bust. Once again, couple of banelings at a time, leading the charge. Here they go. Two of them go into... Ooh. Banelings crashing on banelings. This baneling on baneling violence. The spine crawler goes down. GlazerBeam out of banelings, though. Just 3 banelings remaining. Ooh, half and half, though. Half go into the main base, half go into the natural base. Great micro from GlazerBeam, able to get some economic damage in the main done, killing lots of drones. Plenty of drones going down here. Wow, we just some awesome micro from Glazer, getting half of those lings into the main base. And now even getting more drones pulled off the line here, almost evening the worker count. Sloppy having to rebuild these workers. This hatchery, though, still alive. 23 workers now. It looks like Sloppy's just going to try and keep droning and survive with just his queens. Queens and a couple of banelings. He's got one baneling escorting all these drones back into the main base. GlazerBeam, though, relentless with the pressure. No drones going to this natural base. This is it. We're going to keep going. 11 drones is all we need. 12 drones, sorry, is all we need. Couple more banelings in production for GlazerBeam. Lots of zerglings still. Lots of lings and queens, though. Lots of energy on these queens. He's going to be able to get the transfuse off on the first queen. The biggest, the highest energy queen's going down, though. It looks like Glazer's finally breaking this. Too many drones made on Sloppy's behalf and not actually getting the Nidus worm out. Sloppy says, really? He knows. He knows. You're above this. If you've ever watched GlazerBeam stream, you know that he is not above this. I have seen this many times from GlazerBeam. Usually it's against Protoss, but here we go. This is non-stop pressure from Glazer against Sloppy. Sloppy just trying to hold on. Still ahead, 10 workers. There's the Nidus. Glazer just running past the Nidus worm. Doesn't even care about it.
Mike, you smell like donkey cheese.
Thank you so much. Donkey cheese. Alright, hatchery finally going down. These lings. Just lots of banelings now. Oh my goodness. Alright, queen's going through the Nidus. Banelings set up for the defense. Lots of zerglings and banelings coming up the ramp here. Let's see if Glazer can finish it off. There's lots of banelings to defend, though. He's going to have to... Ooh, nice little trick with the baneling coming out of the Nidus Swarm, but there's just too many lings. GlazerBeam getting his opponent, just overwhelming him. Just non-stop pressure. This is a nice micro trick, though, with the queens, with the banelings coming out of the Nidus Worm defensively. That's a really neat trick. I've never seen that before. And now finally a Roach Warren going down for Sloppy. He's still actually ahead by 9 workers. GlazerBeam just keeping up the non-stop aggression off of 12 workers. I don't think he's made 1 queen. And now Sloppy trying to put a little pressure on of his own, getting some offensive queens and banelings out of the Nidus Worm. GlazerBeam only having 2 banelings Let's see what kind of connections he gets. Ooh, he's able to take out a group of the banelings. Only 3 banelings left for Sloppy. But these queens now. Queens attacking another player's hatch. I don't think I've ever seen this. So these queens slowly doing DPS down this hatch. Some Ling's going to try and get the Night Swarm. They're not going to be able to get it. One baneling goes down. Glazer getting another defensive baneling out. These queens just kind of tickling that hatch a little bit. But, ooh, they're going to get surrounded by the Zerglings. Glazer being able to take out the offensive queens and then even pick off the banelings somewhat efficiently here. I truly can't tell who's ahead in this match. More queens coming through the Nidus with a couple more lings and a baneling still. Sloppy trying to get a good hit with that baneling. Gets an okay one, but there's still so many Zerglings from GlazerBeam. He's able to get a couple more of those queens. One escapes into the Nidus Swarm. Actually, no, it looks like he got both. No, it is in there. It's very low health, but he got one of the queens out. But here we go, GlazerBeam back on the offensive. More banelings in production for him. Will we see him send drones down to his natural? No, you know what? He doesn't even come close to mining out his main because he's only had 12 workers this whole time. Alright, trying to get a couple of these banelings. No, he's not going to get them. Lots. Oh, Glazer going for a huge bust right now. Alright. Oh, big hits. Trading 2 banelings for 4 there? That's got to be it. One roach is not going to hold all these Zerglings. Last baneling for Sloppy going down. Almost. No. It actually... Oh, it might get a good hit. It does not. Alright. This could be it. Looks like we're going to see Sloppy tap out. He's going to lose this roach. He's going to lose the other roach. He gets a full surround by the Zerglings. No. Glazer ignoring it. Going for the economic. The drone damage. Bad game called from Sloppy. Banes above Queens. GG. Sloppy going down to GlazerBeam.